So that's why, you know, for me, I mean, it might be saying I'm not tying my camel type of thing, but literally, like you're thinking about things which can happen once in your lifetime.
Well, it'll financially cripple you, man. It'll financially cripple you easily, even after all the negotiation. And why live in such in a risky lifestyle? I mean, I know something that's not on your mind, so it's not you're not edgy about it, right? That's good. You know, you're not like stupid. But I would say maybe just increase sensitivity a little bit more than maybe what
Well, I
you
mean,
are.
doesn't it, like things add up? Like, for example, the flu will come up. You have kids now. Germs are gonna spread easily once they're in school, and all these things are gonna start adding up, which is gonna cost
Swine
more.
flu.
Like medication's not cheap either. Even over the counter stuff is not cheap either. You know, forget about the catastrophic stuff. Just focus on the little stuff.
Stuff in the
And that,
middle,
yeah.
Little sip add up, yeah.
Yeah.
Just see if you qualify for the government coverage.
I am right now. My biggest goal on the list is to get these guys legally, Social Security, whatever, all that stuff.
Yeah, you can't move. You can't
Yeah,
even
that's the
get
thing.
that stuff if you don't have that.
Or my wife get a green card, get these guys citizens, even though they theoretically are, but in papers they're not yet. Once they're done, and these are the things that I have to go through to make sure to. It's because I'm like trying to run away from the medical bill, so I'm taking them to Canada. But look at the other stuff that comes in on it. It's just the money's not as much, but there's still a little bit of headache and stress to get
So,
them,
no,
get the.
look at it this way. In an emergency, you're not gonna drive to Canada.
Did you
Yeah.
finish?
Just look at it that way. You're not.
He's like, wait.
You're not
It's
mission
not-
critical.
5 to 6 hours.
No, when my wife was pregnant, I sent her to Canada like 2 months before her due date because I'm not gonna take a chance of.
But that's a
being
planned
in
medical thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We're talking about like the
Emer-
yeah.
Talk a lot.
No, this is the camel time part. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Which is insurance, or why not increase your income, man, rather than getting an insurance?
Well,
Hey, I'm
let's
not
say this,
stopping
like,
you.
Your son is running around and he breaks his arm jumping.
Which is thanks.
You know, I
This
mean,
guy's a hyper kid, and I don't know. You never know.
yeah, exactly.
It's a long drive to Canada.
Well, look, I'll give you
For a broken arm.
I don't know, endorphins
Get
helps,
gold.
like 5 hours. It's
So
not that
you want
bad.
insurance?
Give him some Tylenol, maybe ibuprofen.
But I was just saying,
Drum
once I
him up
start
a
like,
little bit.
if I start making money, if I'm getting like
You'll be
content for
fine. You don't need to worry about it. It's to get the emergency coverage. You're fine.
What is
how?
that's $250 a month, they said?
Well, that was back 3-4 years ago, but there are many insurance companies.
But even then, then after my wife's thing, then we ended up getting into documentaries and stuff. We saw Sicko. And my wife, even, he goes, we're not even talking about the ones who don't have insurance. Let's talk about the ones who have insurance. And he gave this huge list of things. And he goes, even like a girl got into an accident and she wasn't covered because like, oh no, you're supposed to call us. And the girl's like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm gonna call you right, like, hey, I'm about to get into an accident. You know what I mean? Like, they have these stupid rules that insurance companies that we're trusting, giving our money to, and hoping that they're gonna take care of us when we're in an emergency. They're gonna have all the paper stuff and they say, nope, you're not approved.
Well,
does that stuff happen?
you
But
know
it's not the norm.
No, it is actually the norm. That's what happens. Like, for example,
So why
you switch
wasting my?
if you switch to Geico in insurance,
Right.
they won't put medical on there for you. They'll sell it to you.
Just
They'll
recording.
say we're lower, but they'll never put medical coverage on it.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of these things, but they do it to make money. I mean, what are you gonna